J. Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jackson. We're at 12099 Coachman Lake Way. And we're heading on in the house here. And we're going to take a look around the inside of this home in a very nice area in Jacksonville. Very desirable. The home is right now built with 10-foot ceilings. Looks like that might be everywhere in the house. We've got those 10-foot ceilings. Stepping in right away, I notice the dark engineered hardwood floors, which look really great. I'm not sure that I like the dark color on the walls, simply because it makes the room and the rooms dark. But there is nice crown all the way around. Looks like it's installed correctly. A nice ceiling fan over the top of this large rug here in the living space. You can see that's where they've put their TV. This space between the sliding doors that go out to the pool and the little entry here is maybe 30 feet. So it's a big sized room. Little space beside it for dining. As you can see, they've got a 6-seater table. You could easily throw 2 more chairs, 1 at each end, to make that 8. So you've got plenty of space for your family when they're here for dinner. The light above the table is an older style chandelier in brass. It's kind of like what you have over the front door there as well. I'm going to get some lights on here so we can continue looking at this. So laundry room. Laundry room is appropriate size. It's not huge, it's not tiny, but it does have some shelves. There is obviously enough space for your washer and dryer there, and this door goes to the garage. We're just going to take a peek in the garage. I'm not going to go crazy with the garage, but we'll just take a peek so you get an idea of what you're going to find in there. So the garage is a 2-car garage, extra wide, 2-car garage. Not extra deep though. And this is probably where the furnace is. I would say that's the case because I see the vent work there. And as you can see, it is nice and spacious. There is, once again, enough room for 2 average size vehicles with the garage door opener, by the way. Average vehicles plus, because they've extended it out, this maybe 6 or 8 feet, there's enough room for plenty of storage and other things along the sides too. So it's a nice sized garage, fully finished. Thank you for that. And attic access is in the garage. Now, as it is right now, with this refrigerator and other things here, it's impossible to get up into the attic to take a look at that. That's definitely something that needs to happen when you have an inspection to make sure there's no problems up in there. So, if you decide you like the property, we have to make sure that the inspector is aware of the situation as regards to the access for the attic. So we're going to go straight across here now and into the kitchen, where we're going to start with this little bifold door, probably pantry space. Yep, so it is definitely pantry space, although it's not very big, really, because this back wall angles in. Look here from this side. You see, it's cut out. So you really only have these few feet worth of shelving that you can fit in there. And then maybe some places behind that for some brooms or something. Not really that much. And as far as the kitchen goes, there's not that many cabinets either. This is Formica countertops, probably original equipment. They look like they're older. Same with the cabinets, although the cabinets have been painted. This is an older style oak cabinets. You know, they used to be brown, probably like this color right here. And they just painted them white. That's okay, and put some handles on there to kind of, update the look a little bit. But they are tall, which I appreciate. Drop-in stainless steel sink with a sprayer and a soap dispenser, and there's a garbage disposal here too. Plenty of outlets along the bar counter area for all of the things that you'd be doing. Stainless dishwasher, maybe original, probably newer, but it's definitely not new. Yeah, definitely not new, but it's okay. You know, it is new enough that it will do the job for you. Drop in a 4-burner glass top range and side-by-side refrigerator, which the refrigerator looks pretty good, although this stainless refrigerator is not the fingerprintless one, and that's unfortunate, with the freezer down below and then the double doors for the refrigerator at the top. Now you can see these cabinets are really nice and tall. I sure appreciate that. And there is a fair amount of counter space back here, but I kind of feel like the counter space is crowded by the proximity of the refrigerator. You really don't have that much workspace on either side of the range. And you don't really have that much workspace on either side of the sink if you need that. But, you know, if it's one person doing the cooking, it's probably plenty. There's no pulls on the drawers, and there's not very many. There's only 3 drawers. Oh, wait, no, there's 4 drawers. So there's one here, 2 there, and then one over here. And that is 2 cabinets over the refrigerator, but I'm 6 feet tall, and even I am not going to be able to reaching as far as I can't even get close to those cabinets. There's no way that I can use those, guys. No way. Impossible. So what needs to happen is basically you have to get a step ladder here. So that's a long-term storage option there. That is not something for, you know, short term. You're definitely not putting plates that you use every day up in there, which limits, once again, the amount of cabinet space that is available to you, really. These cabinets up here also will have the vent stack from the range vent going up through there, which will make them less useful as well. As you can see, you're not going to get nearly as much up in there as you would a normal double door cabinet like that. In any case, the kitchen faces off another little eat-in space with the light dangling down. You certainly could put a small table there, you know, breakfast, kind of a breakfast nook thing, where you've got your 4-seat table, or you could use it like office space as they've already done. Then you can see here also that we've got the corbels underneath the bar, and a place here for 3 or 4 chairs along here. So, you know, you do have plenty of space for people to sit when you have guests. You've got the space for the dining table. You've got space for a 4-seater table. Plus, along the bar here, you can get 3 or 4 bar stools. And so, you know, that's a decent number. We're back into the living room here, as you can see. So now what we're going to do is just proceed into this open area here, which looks like it's a baby's room or a sitting room or something. There's some kind of a bedroom or office back in this, tucked in this corner. So this room is maybe 16 by 16 with it's definitely a bedroom with the double bifold doors here to the closet. And the closet's full of shelves, so they did a nice job of getting lots and lots of shelves in here so that their storage is, you know, better organized, which is fabulous. I sure like to see lots of shelves in there. Not a lot of room for hanging in that closet, but plenty of shelves for whatever you need. Nice big window lets in lots of light. Now the ceiling in this room is only 8 feet. I don't understand that when the ceiling out there is 10 feet. Why is the difference? No clue. Maybe they thought it would feel funny to be in the room with a 10-foot ceiling at this size. I say, you know, you should have put this up because my head hits the chain on that light. I was sure to like that light up higher. That's just me, and that's just the way they built it. Okay, so that takes care of this side of the house. We're going to head on over to the other side. Oh, first though, just take a look here out the back. I know you've already seen that, but we've got this big 8-foot tall slider. It's probably 10 feet long, giant slider that leads out to the back deck that we've already looked at. lets in lots of light, and then you've got windows on either side. Currently, they're blocked off, but you do have them there, so you're going to get a lot of light in this room. Maybe if everything was opened up, this dark color paint would be okay. But, you know, to me, that just looks like a cave. I would certainly want these walls painted a much lighter color. And that's the fan. Oh, that's the fan. Let's try this one here. Let me get some little bit of light in here. A little area for some kind of a sconce like they did. This is just a little wall vase. This takes us into the master bedroom. Okay. So I can't get the lights on. Maybe I have to use, let's see here, fan, light. Okay. One little light. All right. Well, let's see here. We've got, nope. There we go. Okay, there we got some lights. Okay, so we got some lights at last. So here is the master bedroom with a double tray ceiling. Not your normal one though, because they did cut out kind of following the contour of the room itself. It does not have the hard floors. It has carpet. This carpet is in relatively good shape. It feels nice on my feet. It's the same kind of taupey tan that we've seen in the rest of the house. Lots of windows at one end here to let in a lot of light. This little light is like a $7 Home Depot special. I'd certainly want to trade that guy out. The ceiling fan is nice, but it also is a rather old style. I'd sure like something a little bit more modern in here personally. Along with the window bay here that looks out over the backyard, you also have another window up above the bed that's not very big, but it will let in some light. And it's high enough up that your neighbors aren't going to be able to see through there. Also, that wall is painted with this nice kind of a blue-green gray accent color, which would be lovely, honestly, but it's even darker than the brown. And so once again, you've got this whole thing of dark colors, which to me is just a mistake. Hallway light, original $5 or $10 light, that's okay. And into what is the master bath. So straight in front as you walk in is this nice big soaking tub. No jets, that's too bad. With the two-tone gold and chrome faucet handles. Okay, so once again, a little bit more modern would be good, but you can't have everything. So let's look at the vanity here on this side. It's a mirror of the vanity that there is on that side, by the way. So we're looking at the same with the linoleum or Formica countertops, with the drop-in porcelain sink, and the lower end chrome faucet. It's okay, but for me, once again, some quartz here, an undermount sink, and a nicer faucet would sure be great as an upgrade. I'd love that. There is a medicine cabinet, at least on this side. One of these switches is broken. It still works, but the switch does need to be replaced because it's broken at the hinge. And, that makes the switch could be faulty. So now I'm noticing here also that we've got two doors. This one goes to a closet on this side. I don't see it. Oh yeah, there is a light. Okay, there's a switch. Here we go. So you've got a small walk-in closet on this side of the master bath. There is the bedroom. And then you've got another matching closet, actually bigger, of course, because, he gets the small one and she gets the good one, right? Whether there's a closet kit in this or not, it still has plenty of space, and I really think that this is a nice little setup here as far as the double walk-in closets go. Kind of wish they were both the same size, but hey, that's what it is. Okay, so we'll get this closet closed up. As I mentioned, the other vanity is exactly what we just looked at. Same thing, single sink, double, There is two drawers because this front one is false. Then under the sink, and then two doors for storing your supplies. And it's the same as what you have over there. So the toilet is in its own little comfort room area. Oh, by the way, 12-inch tile floors. The tile work is done very nicely. All of the corners meet up like they're supposed to. All of the tiles are nice and flat. I'm not seeing or feeling any tile that's raised up too much. So properly installed, and I feel good about that. The water closet here has a little window that is not opaque. It is clear, which means that if you're here, anybody out there, if there's not the blinds down, anybody out there can see in, which is unfortunate. In bathrooms, you really should use opaque windows. Why they didn't, I don't know. There is an AC register or a heat register in here, along with the fan light combination that's there at the ceiling. So, and it's not very big, but it's more than big enough for just the toilet. Okay, so we've looked at the tub, we've looked at the toilet, we've looked at the closets. Let's have a look at the walk-in shower. A walk-in shower, so this is all subway tile. They did it on the floor, on the walls, everything. Big shower head here. Kind of interesting, I've never seen one like that before. The double tone gold and chrome shower handle. The shower is okay. It is a little dirty and it shows some wear, especially down as you get closer to the floor. In the floor, the grout lines you can see really are very, how can I say it? It looks like there is some kind of a film or haze on the tiles and on the grout lines, especially on the floor here. And, that's just because of the condition of the water. They don't look like that. When you get up closer to the ceiling, the tiles look nice, the grout lines look clean, but down here, it's got this hazy look to it, and the grout lines show a little bit of dirt. And, that's hard to do anything about when you've got this kind of tile on the floor. But the shower itself is big, so it's probably 6 feet from corner to corner that way, and maybe 5 feet across. So it's a nice big shower. And by the way, the ceiling height in this room is still that 10 feet. So we didn't get that before, but we definitely have it here. Now, last thing to note is that over each vanity, there is a nice mirror with a 4-light vanity light. So we can look over here, and you can see that here as well. So that is the master bedroom and master bath. Oops. So let's head on out and see if we can find another bedroom someplace. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going across the hall here. Here's the kitchen. Here's the laundry. Here is another bedroom. Here's the last two bedrooms. So it's down this little nook. So you've got a restroom right in the middle between two bedrooms. Ceiling height shifts. As soon as you get to the end of the hall here, the ceiling height shifts from 10 feet down to 8 feet. And, I don't understand that. So all three of these rooms, the ceiling height is at this low 8 feet, which is okay, but why? When you have beautiful high ceilings possible, would you put in 8-foot ceilings? As we get closer to the end of the hall, there is a little coat closet with a double bifold door. Knob is in the appropriate place. The flooring ends at the bedrooms and the bathroom, where in the bathroom you've got the same tile that we saw in the master, and the bedrooms have the same tan colored carpet that we saw also in the master bedroom. So small white ceiling fan, kind of your ordinary low-end ceiling fan in this bedroom. the bifold doors, double bifold doors here for the closet. And it's a decent sized closet. It's probably maybe 14 feet from one end to the other, and deep enough that you can hang all of your clothes without any problem. They've got it nicely packed, so I'm not going to disturb the contents of that. This door, however, is stuck. It doesn't close. So definitely going to have to do something about that. One window to let in some light from the back area of the house. Carpet looks good, and nice cold air coming out of the register. So I feel good about the bedroom here mostly. The restroom is not huge, maybe 8 feet across by 12 feet deep. That includes where the tub is. As you can see, things are fitted in here. Now we've got a one-piece double door vanity with an undermount sink. This is some kind of a plastic, although it looks like quartz or granite. It's actually a plastic, and it's just one piece. The sink is part of that. You've got a higher end country faucet and a tap down enclosure for the drain. But they've been there a while, you can tell. Maybe the vanity here, they changed this guy out. Tub is, or the toilet is nice, white, looks good. Tub is tiled in the same kind of subway tile that we saw in the master. And the tub itself is in good shape. We've got the same kind of valve set up here. And then we've got the big window to let in so much light in the shower. And also, it's clear so you can just see out or anybody can see in, right? Which is lovely. Now, it is high up, okay? I will say the sill is probably 5 feet up, and so it's probably not an issue to have clear glass here. But still, the right thing to have done would be to put an opaque window in the bathroom. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Behind the door, you've got a linen closet, and as you can see, you can get quite a lot in that guy. Nicely sized for your towels and hand towels and whatnot. Not enough room for sheets, but I'm sure you can figure out another place for that. I'm seeing another broken switch here. Yeah, so when I press on it, it makes a sizzling sound, and it also makes the light go on and off. This guy needs to be replaced. Second, or this would be the third bedroom, I guess. So we've got another bad switch here. Same thing. I don't know if there was a bad batch or what, but gosh, a lot of bad switches. It's about the same size as the other bedroom. Looks about the same, except the ceiling fan is much nicer. Clean and relatively new compared to the white one that we saw. The window out the back is a good size to let in lots of light, which it needs with these brown walls. The double bifold doors in the closet, I can't get those open because stuff will fall out. But I will bet that it's the same size as the closet that we saw in the other room. So let's just turn that guy off. And turn that guy off. And head on back to the main living space. Which is really my favorite part of the house, I'd have to say. This is a nice, big, open living space, which I really love. I love the floors. I love the way the entry is. I wish this bar thing wasn't here because it diverts people out, and maybe that's the idea. Anyway, I wish it wasn't there because I like things more open rather than less open. I like how the room flows from here into the eat-in kitchen area, or the breakfast nook, whatever you'd like to call that. Call that over there. But I really wish this wall with the mirror on it was open and the wall was on that side. I'd much rather have the kitchen actually facing into the living room, right? As it is right now, you can't see into the kitchen, which means anybody that's in the kitchen working is not going to be able to see into the living room, which is sad when you have people here. So this is 4 bedrooms. We looked at the one that's back there in the corner. We looked at the 2 that are down this hall. We looked at the master that is around this corner. 1 big living room, little breakfast bar or breakfast nook or whatever you'd like to call that space. Nice dining area here. High ceilings, relatively nice house. I just need some updating, and I really do think it needs a new roof. So in any case, hopefully this video will be helpful to you. It'll give you an idea really of what it is that we've got. And you can make a decision about whether you like it or not, and then get back to me. So this is J. Frederick Smith. Once again, we're at 12099 something lakes. Something lakes. I'm so bad with names. Anyway, and we're going to head off to the next one, and I'll see you at the next one.